Match is set to begin anytime soon. We are at the stadium currently. If you are watching with me, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think the scoreline is going to be? Who do you think will win this final? Chelsea is on the verge of Chelsea is on the verge of sweeping all the UEFA club competition trophies. So let's see if we can sweep this one also today. Sabani is saying how much money to you? How much money to you? Sabani. Share the link. So yeah, we have the official opening ceremony going on currently. Sun drumming and dancing taking place. If you are watching with me, please smash a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. This is Real Betis, this is Chelsea. Real Betis versus Chelsea, UEFA Conference League final at Wrocław in Poland. Chelsea will be aiming to make some history today, while Real Betis will win their first UEFA club competition. Show some love. Let's see your thoughts in the comment section. The opening ceremony, as earlier indicated, is currently ongoing. And in no time, hostilities between the two teams will begin. Those of you who watch my preview, I predicted that Philip Jorgensen is going to start in post. Then Kukuela, Colwell, Chaloba, and Malo Gusto will start in defense. The coach, however, decided to bench Colwell, and he has started with Shear. So that is the only player missing from what I predicted. Apart from that, every other thing is in place. So in post, we have Philip Jorgensen, Mark Kukuela at left back. We have Shear and Trevor Chaloba at center back positions. Malo Gusto playing at right back. So that is the trophy being brought onto the pitch. Moises Caicedo playing as a lone defensive midfielder. Then we have Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, and Noni Madueke playing, of course, Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson received a red card, a great red card, and did not play in the last two Premier League matches, but this is just a Premier League match, and so Nicholas Jackson is eligible to play here. So he will be leading the line. I think this is a very strong lineup. For Real Betis, we have Andran in post, Rodriguez playing in left back, Nathan and Batra playing in center back positions. Yusuf is playing at right back. Then we have Pablo Fornals, Johnny Cardoso playing in defensive midfield. Back behind the striker, we have Ezalzuli. Isco is playing in favorite position, the number 10 position. Anthony, the very hot Anthony from Manchester United, is playing on the right wing with Bakambu leading the line. Bakambu leading the line. I told you in my preview, I saw Anthony scored a very good goal against Valencia in their last game. And I must tell you that Anthony is very hot. He's red hot, actually. So that is the Conference League anthem. All right. Want to see your thoughts in the comment section. I want to see your thoughts to the goals, referee decisions. I want to see your reactions throughout the game to all VAR decisions. I will be here to read out the thoughts, so I want to see them in the comment section. Your reactions are welcome. Some picture taking currently going on here. Isco is playing in the number 10 position. Isco. I believe strongly we can all remember Isco. That is the same Isco that was playing for Real Madrid. It is the same Isco. Mark a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. So Real Betis seems to have won the toss. In my preview, I told you Enzo Fernandez was going to start. Then I also mentioned that Reece James will be rested. Reece James will be rested. Reece James, and so once he played on Sunday, it was obvious he will be rested. Chelsea, I want to see your score prediction. Will Chelsea be completing the UEFA Club Competition trophy? Will they be sweeping everything? So we got going. The East in possession at the moment. Long one is sent forward. Well defended by Chelsea. But we have a Chelsea player on the deck. And that was Saluda. He's being held up by Malo Gusto. And so he's back up on the pitch. Throw into Real Betis. Nicolas Jackson. That is a very beautiful attack. Chelsea sending forward. Well, I think the linesman just reached flat for a throw into the pitch. It's been effected quickly. So Enzo Maresca today is playing in a 4-1-4-1 formation. 4-1-4-1 formation. Nicolas Jackson attacking Nicolas Jackson. Now we have an infringement against Nicolas Jackson. He nearly robbed the keeper of that ball. He nearly robbed him of possession. Andrea nearly committed a fatal mistake there. I think Nicolas Jackson is looking very energetic. Remember, he's not played in the last 2 games. But he's in possession. Chelsea robbed them on the ball. No, they've been taking again. We have Rodriguez. Gives it to the keeper, Andrea. Herbert is still in possession. Throw in Chelsea mounting early pressure on Real Betis. Throw in quickly effected by the Asht. Placing one to Enzo Fernandez. Well, he was wrong. Chelsea currently are playing in a very high line, and we have to be careful. Players in this Real Betis team that can actually hurt Chelsea on the pitch, so we have to be careful with the type of high line we play here. There's a long one to Saliba. Saliba control. We have a free kick to Chelsea once again. Want to see your thoughts in the comment section. The thoughts are welcome. What do you think the scoreline is going to be? Enzo Fernandez, Cucurella, Moses Caicedo, with his new hairstyle, Pedro Neto on the left flank, Cole Palmer, waits up his option, gives it back to Chalobah, Badiate, very beautiful one by Caicedo. Betis on the attack now. Betis on the attack. First one into, that was headed over the line by Anthony. That was headed over the line by Anthony. We have a good Chelsea. Anthony, as indicated earlier, we will have to be very careful. We have to be very careful with it. It is very hot property in Europe at the moment. Peljto gives it to Saliba. Saliba plays a long one into the midfield. Cole Palmer could not control. Chelsea Palmer hot possession. Chelsea surging forward. Counter attack dribble. Now he's in the box. He shoots. Well, that was too feeble a shot. That was too feeble a shot for the goalkeeper to handle. Caicedo got back possession again. Refuses through. That was overly aggressive. Fabani, you said hi. Thank you. I want to see your score prediction. Ball into the box. Philip Johnson nearly fails this one. Enzo Fernandez now has the ball. Chelsea on the counter. Nicolas Jackson drops onto the shoulder. Enzo. Madbreke takes the defender on. Well, Nicolas Jackson committing another foul there. So we have a free kick to the team. I just pray that this match doesn't go to extra time. Those of you who watch my preview, I told you that Real Betis is not going to be a walkover at all. Philip Johnson in possession. Madrid. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Ball to Cole Palmer. Pedro Neto. What can he do? Taking on his defender. So sending forward. I thought that is a foul, but referee says he should play on. He should carry on. Chelsea takes back possession. A goal. We have a goal. The deadlock has just been broken. Zoli is the player who opens scoring in this match. Chelsea are down at Liverpool by 1 goal today. That was an excellent strike from Zoli. Betis have been pressing Chelsea very high up. I mentioned that Chelsea are playing a very high line and we will have to be careful. In the final third, a pass was squared up to Zoli. He made no mistake at all. Basic steps, put it on target. He does that, and it is a goal. Deadlock broken. It is Real Betis 1, Chelsea 0. Chelsea just got themselves a header to climb. Real Betis must be the toughest opponent Chelsea have faced yet in this year's Conference League. Mentioned it in my previous. Chelsea are still making mistakes at the back. How is Chelsea going to respond? We wait to see. From the very beginning, I wasn't comfortable with the type of tactics that our players were using. Cucurella has the ball. Gives it back to Badiak. Malo Gusto. Kopan takes this forward. Pedro Neto. He has displayed a pass. It is a goal kick to Betis. There's a lot of support behind the Betis goalpost, and they are really making noise here. Well, Sassoli has the ball once again. They are currently toying with Chelsea in their own defense. 12 minutes play. The Betis 1, Chelsea 0. Betis taking a shot. Philip Jorgensen does well there. He was almost caught. He was almost caught. These Betis players must be very smart. And they look sharp. They look sharp. This is exactly what Enzo Maresca was complaining about. These players played their final match on Friday, so Chelsea played their last game on Sunday. So for sure, they have about 2 more days rest than Chelsea, and they are looking very sharp in this early minute of the match. What would the feeling be like if Chelsea doesn't win this trophy? Going into this tournament this season, Chelsea were heavy favorites to win this tournament. They are in the final, and 14 minutes down the line, they are down to Real Betis. Madrid. Caicedo! That shot was blocked. Isco has the ball. He's been robbed of it. We have an infringement against Shear. As that hope, Chelsea are not undermining this Real Betis team. Let's not forget that Real Betis placed 6th on the Spanish law. So they have already qualified for the Europa League. The price on offer for this match is the qualification for the Europa League. They have already qualified for that. And so the only motivation for this match is for them to win their first ever UEFA club competition. Chelsea at the moment cannot put 2 parties together. Real Betis in possession once again. Now they are on the attack. Then we have Zazoli tormenting Chelsea on the left flank. Isco has the ball. Where Nicolas Jackson has been fouled in the middle of the pass. That was a beautiful turn from him. That was a beautiful turn. He's been fouled by Batra. Malo. I think there is something that is not working here for Chelsea. And the coach will have to look at that. Malo Busto, Cole Palmer, waits as his option, gives it to Cucurella. Pedro Neto gives it to Cole Palmer. Back to Pedro Neto. We have Cole Palmer. They are weighing up a cross into the box. Palmer drives into the box. Pedro Neto last way. Dribbles is not still in control. Malo Caicedo. Pedro Neto does well to control that ball. That ball was going over the line. Madras switches play to Madrid. Cucurella. Madras. And next, Chelsea having some good spell of possession, but then they just lost that possession. These Real Betis players are very smart. They are very sharp. They are very quick. And that is why if we don't watch our high line, they will lose this game. Have a clear plan and it is working for them. Kai said, beautifully given to Pedro that cross into the box. Headed out. Madrid. Which is to Cucurella. Now to Kai said. Saluda. Ball is back to Pedro Neto. Where he started to Cole Palmer. What can he do? Dribble. No, he was robbed of possession. He that ran into traffic there in the forest of legs. When Real Betis attack, they isolate a lot of our defenders. And Anthony and Isco are doing that perfectly. Ball been given to Exactly. He's in the box once again. Dribble! That was a chance. That was a chance. Glorious chance. And I can see Cucurella looking in the air in amazement. Chelsea at the moment have not settled into this game at all. Corner headed out, but then Betis is back in possession. We have a free kick to Chelsea. Free kick to Chelsea. That is Pellegrini in our pictures. "21 minutes played into this match, and obviously Betis has been the better side of the team. Currently, Betis are having 38% of possession. That is what matters. We have a free kick. Free kick to Betis. And Chelsea have. Looking at what I have seen so far, I think the team are deserved leaders. so far in the match. He attacked with purpose, actually. Chelsea players are only making rash tackles at the moment. Ball is back to Andrea, the goalkeeper of the team, who gives it to Rodriguez. Caicedo. Lot of pressure was put on Caicedo there, but then Bristol Hotel for an improvement in favor of it. Cucurella. Madrid. Malo, who has taken in the middle of the park. Quickly. I think there is something wrong with Chelsea, and that is Malo Gusto drifting into midfield. It is not working for Chelsea at the moment. And in most cases, Chelsea are playing in a three-man defense because Malo Gusto, now Jackson has a chance up front. He's being caught. Malo Gusto drifts into midfield, leaving three defenders behind. But then you can see clearly that Real Betis are stretching very well those three defenders. And so they are creating a lot of spaces and a lot of channels through which Anthony and Isco are running. Enzo Maresca, the Chelsea manager, has been committing this mistake and he doesn't learn from them. I think Cucurella is a better attacker when it comes to the injection than Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto finds it very difficult to recover anytime he goes forward. And that is hurting the Chelsea chance. Fast completion 168 for Chelsea and 93 for Real Betis. Again, those metrics don't matter at all. This is the final one-off game. Enzo Fernandez gives it to Noni Madrid. He's been quite silent on the day. Cucurella. We have a throw in to Chelsea. Noni Madrid. Chelsea players are not moving the ball quick enough in the final 10. And they are allowing the team defenders to settle before the ball gets to them. That is not going to help the cause for Chelsea this night. Badias. Cucurella. Cardoso nearly presented a gift to Enzo Fernandez, but then the goalkeeper came to his rescue. Pedro Neto gives it back to Badias. Malo Gusto. I'm just sick and tired of seeing Malo Gusto in this game. He's offering basically nothing in that midfield. He should rather go to the defense and mark his man. He's causing a stretch on Saliba. Saliba will have to always cover for him. Enzo Fernandez. Ball is given to Ronnie Madueke, crossing to the ball. Jackson could not get it. Throw in Real Betis. Anthony looked to be enjoying his game. This is the Anthony of Manchester United who looked at times very miserable in the Manchester United team. His career has just been rejuvenated by Manuel Pellegrini, and he is enjoying his game. It is obvious. Malo in the center circle. Oprella. The control. They are attacking Chelsea now. For once, I have seen Malo Gusto drawn back to Marcus now. Corner kick. Betis. It's goal. Started out by Saliba. Madueke. What can he do? That was a poor switch. That was a poor switch. Pedro, that goal farmer. Cross into the box, headed out. Chelsea clearly got the counter attack, but Real Betis were quick to recover to their position. Variation. Pedro cross into the box. Ronnie Madueke on the other end. Corner kick to Chelsea. That is Sabali putting the ball over the line for a corner kick. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. Corner taking shot across to Gusto was going nowhere. Copam. That displays a pass. That displays a pass. Smack the like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. Score prediction and your reaction to the scoreline. Manuel Pellegrini looking a very calm man at the moment on the touchline. Malo Gusto to effect this throw-in. Romeo Lavia would have been well suited for this game, and that was just a mistake by Ronnie Madueke. Throw into Real Betis, 32 minutes, 33 minutes played in this match. It is still Real Betis 1, Chelsea there. I think that our attacking players are not influencing the game at the moment. You see that the ball is not getting to them. Nicholas Jackson is having no influence on the game. Cole Palmer looks missing in the game at the moment. Is it a case of the teams playing better than us? That is beautiful from Brevity. Goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen comes forward, gives it to Badiash. And that places behind Kuela who was running forward. They all seriously have to look at the change that started in the second half. And just pray that the scoreline remains or Chelsea Betis is going into Malo Gusto gives it to Pedro Neto, who should have got a shot, and that is over the bar. Goal kick, Betis. Andran to take it. Andran, the goalkeeper of Betis. Is beginning to employ some time wasting tactics, time wasting and well, the team Willy has the ball once again. Betis still in possession. Saxon looks to be sleeping on the ball. Anthony gives it to Sabali. Gradually just flip the ball to Isku. Isku now on the edge of the Chelsea ball. Goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen comes to grab that. Chelsea in possession at the moment. Badiashel placing a long one with Mohamed Magnet 3.2. None. I said, let's run to Kopama. Chelsea are still in possession. Kopama. Kopama, I think it's slow on the ball. But they are still. This is Kopama. They have Malo Gusto. Oguela. None Madrid. This is the Enzo Fernandez, who was not aware of the ball coming. The flag is up against Nicolas Jackson, and so that is offside. How was that a corner kick? And so Fernandez has given the ball away. Well, Herbert is at that one and free in a very dangerous area. Free kick to Betis in a very, very dangerous area. I think if Betis scores another goal, that should be it. Isco turning over the ball, cross into the box. Chelsea are living very dangerously at the moment. I think Philip Robinson was indecisive there, and that really cost us. Chelsea have two very important positions to fill in this summer, and one is in the goalkeeping department. Enzo Fernandez, I think, was not quick enough. Have a very beautiful ball pulling for put in front of him. He wasn't quick enough to get that ball. Ball possession 66% for Chelsea, and 34% for Betis. But then they are in possession at the moment. Cucurella as Anthony to challenge. At the moment, Chelsea are not doing anything right. Pedro Neto, Madrid. Pedro Neto, that was cleared to safety. But 4 minutes late here, only 1 minute remaining of regular time. The Betis Betis 1, Chelsea 0. Botswana, entry, Cucurella, Pedro Neto, entry. We have a corner kick. We have a corner kick. Only 1 minute has been added to the regular 45. Corner kick effective. Saloba will not get to that ball clearly. Chelsea are back in possession. Cucurella. This is Pedro Neto. Now Pedro Neto and Madueke have switched positions. Nicolas Jackson now on the shoulder, the left wing. Caicedo. So that is it. That is it. That is the end of the first half. The whistle has that gone for the end of the first half. And at the end of the first half, it is a Zavoli's goal that separates the two sides. I still believe strongly Chelsea can come back strong in the second half and win this. I want to also see your thoughts in the comment section and the score prediction. What do you think? Do you think Chelsea can come back and win the match? I want to see. So at the end of set half, Chelsea have played 58% possession, Real Betis playing 32. Expected goals, we have 0.57 for Real Betis as against 0.104. Chelsea, so it is still clearly that Chelsea has no chance or almost no chance of scoring in this first half. That shot has 7 for Real Betis and 4 for Chelsea. However, in the passing department, the passing message, Chelsea has made 349 passes. That's against Real Betis 158. When it comes to the shot on target, Chelsea has played only one shot on target. Whereas Real Betis has played 2. Then shot off target, 1 for Chelsea, 2 for Real Betis. Block shot, 2 for Chelsea and 3 for Real Betis. Shot inside the box, Chelsea have played 2 shots inside the box. Whereas Real Betis have played 5 shots inside the box. In fact, the goal that was scored by Real Betis was played inside the box. A shot outside the box was 2 apiece. Touches in the opposition box, we have 15 for Real Betis and 9 for Chelsea. Then offside, 1 offside for Chelsea, 0 for Real Betis. We will wait patiently for the second half to commence, and I will be right back with you. I'll give you every single update with regards to what is going on. So clearly our manager has not seen that Malo Piso started in the first half, and so he's been withdrawn. Resume Malo Piso was simply not functional. Obama has the ball now. That should mean that. Well, I can see again, James has moved into midfield. I think that is where our manager is getting it from. It is Kukurela that will have to move into midfield. That is what we are used to, and that is what works for us. Kukurela. Madrid. Kukurela. Madrid. Willy. Back to Madrid. Willy. Taloga. Next. Willy. Cross into the box. Well, Fernandez will not keep the ball in. I think there was that too much weight on it. Long one into midfield. We have an infringement in favor of Chelsea. That is Isco is a copy. Taloga. Gives it to Pedro. Now go back. Can he control? Yes. Still has the ball. In the wrong of possession. We have a handball against Chaluba. Long one. Plays Andrew. Controls very well and keeps possession. We have Pedro Neto committing a foul here in the Chelsea half. Beautifully possessed by Jackson. Long one to Jackson. Now he's in the box. He just passed the ball to no one. Now the flag is up. Now the flag is up. This is the first time sport and shoe channel. Smash the like button on this video for me. Hit the notification bell and also share the link Kalova has been dispossessed. Throw in deflected by Region. Ball is back to Philip Godwinson. Nearly misplaced that pass. Madrid gives it back to Philip Godwinson, who plays in another long one. Nicolas Jackson controls with his leg, but then the referee says that is a high book. Robert is about to make the second substitution in the night. So a kid, Rodriguez, who is coming in, 19 years old. 19 years old Rodriguez. So it is a goal scorer, it's not really who has been withdrawn. That really has been withdrawn. Pedro Neto starts to place a pass once again. Chelsea are looking as though they are not fit enough for this game. "54 minutes play. Ukurela, Badiashile. Madrid crossing into the box. There was a challenge on Nicolas Jackson by the goalkeeper, and the Chelsea players are making claim for a penalty, and clearly VAR are looking into it. VAR are looking into it. I don't think that should warrant a penalty. Because it looked like a 50-50 challenge. It looked like a 50-50 challenge on Jackson. But so there is no penalty. Check is over. There is no penalty. Corner kick to Chelsea. Neto to take it. It's a long one, Jackson. Freezes! Well, the defender is celebrating this block as though it is a goal. James with a powerful shot was blocked. Another corner kick to Chelsea. Freezes take it. Lifted into the box. That was a good delivery into the box. The goalkeeper was right there. Goalkeeper Andrea. That was not a good cross play. Just played up the goalkeeper. He wasn't shooting with that. Now Betis are surging forward in a counter attack. Cucurella has a challenge to make. Tossed into the box. It is over the line for a goal. That was a poor ball into the area. 57 minutes, please. 57 minutes. And to Jackson. Now Madrid. That was once again overhit. It was a poor ball into the area for Jackson. So we have a yellow card to Shear, I think, for defense. Betis clearly in jubilant mood. 58 minutes in this match. It is still Betis 1, Chelsea 0. Their first ever final, their first ever UEFA Club competition final. So why not? They are leading against Chelsea, who have already won 3 of UEFA's competitions: the Champions League, the Europa League, the Super Cup. Referee with a block on that ball, so it's going to be a drop ball. More changes coming in for Chelsea. I can see Jadon Sancho being prepared to come in. He's going to be withdrawn. We're going to be Madrid. So we're going to withdraw a midfielder for an attack. Pedro Neto, he just misplaced a pass there once again. He just lost his footing. He's not had the best of his game today. Neither do Madrid. So I don't know who exactly the coach is about to withdraw here. But I think Madrid should be withdrawn here. So finally, Levi Powell is coming into the match. The reason I said our manager undermined this Real Betis team is because he rested Levi Powell. Going into such matches, you have to go with your strongest 11. And he changed all the back line coming into this game. Only Ukurela played in that back line in our game against Nottingham Forest. So clearly, we are suffering for that. So Pedro Neto has been withdrawn. Pedro Neto withdrawn for Jadon Sancho. Levi Powell is coming in for Shear. Those of you once again who watched my preview, I told you that the strongest 11 that can win this match, Levi Powell was included in that strongest 11. Our manager sometimes does too many tricks to our starting 11, and that has been costing us sometimes. Goalkeeper Andran came to clear that ball to safety. At the moment, Real Betis is leaving no room for error. Bridget, Kovan, Noni Madrid, taking on his defender, and just displaced a pass one. Caicedo, of all people, has been quite this evening. He's been quite in the middle of the pack. Is it a case of the whole team playing poorly? Sancho is been robbed of possession. Madueke lost possession once again. Bridget, Caicedo. Ball has been cleared once again. Philip Jorgensen in possession. Palma. A lovely ball into the box, goal. Enzo Fernandez equalizes for Chelsea. Coming into the second half, lots of substitutions were made by Maresca. Rhys James coming in We have Sancho coming in. We have Levi Powell coming in. And those are the strongest 11 players I predicted going into this match. Now we have our players in. And we have equalized the first half goal from Real Betis. It is true that throughout this conference league competition, we have been using the second string of our squad, but then going into the final, you have to surely know you'll be facing the strongest opponent ever. Chelsea leveled at the moment. Chelsea has the best. Chelsea has the best in Africa. Now we are going to see how Herbert will respond to this equalizer. Chelsea rob the ball once again in the attacking third where Madreke is placed the pass once again. Palma. Flag that. Chelsea in possession at the moment. Cassette. Sancho drive forward. Well, he's been well robbed inside the box. Saluba controls the ball beautifully. Levi Powell sends in a sliding pass into the midfield. Now Sancho on the far left. This is where Enzo Fernandez the scorer on goal. Cucurella. Palma has been dispossessed. He's on the deck. A shot by Palma. That was a surprising one for Andrea. Well done by Enzo Fernandez there, but then shot into the box by Chelsea lives in a moment dangerously. Sancho with the box Jackson. Caicedo receives it in the middle of the pass. Enzo Fernandez. Now Palma on the far right. Tries forward, says forward. What can he do? 15 and 10. This is the captain of the side. Enzo, the goal scorer. We have Sancho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Saluba. Madrid. Go back. Palma in the box. A goal. Chelsea are ahead. That is Nicolas Jackson. The bad boy Nicolas Jackson has that. Enzo Maresca is smiling. Ooh. Chelsea has turned the game around, and it was coming. Clearly, in the first half, our manager underrated this Real Betis team. He realizes his mistakes, made changes in the second half, and the game has turned on its head. Chelsea led at Walco by 2 goals to 1. That is brilliant play from Cole Palmer. Well, anyhow it comes, the goal is a goal. Nicholas Jackson did not know where exactly he used to score that goal, but then it is in the net. No issue with the goal. Chelsea lead. Real Betis are preparing for another substitution. Now, Arthur Rubal has replaced Bakambu. Bakambu, the striker, has been replaced. Chelsea is preparing Tosi, the towering defender, to come in. Palmer. Chelsea takes throw in Chelsea. Throw in Chelsea. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section, your score prediction. Remember, I told you Real Betis is a team that don't win with clean sheets. In their last 20 matches, they've conceded on 17 occasions, only 3 clean sheets for them. Their last 20 matches. So I told you they will score, and in their last 20 matches, they scored a goal in every single one of the 20 matches. I told you they will score a goal, but then they will lose the match. Nicholas Jackson has the ball where, what is the referee saying? The referee says, get on with it. Fona has the ball. He sends a long one. Cucurella takes. Cucurella does well. Against Anthony. Caicedo. Caicedo has given the ball to Betis. Brisard. Beautifully done. That is a captain's play. Throw in Chelsea. Palmer, once again, Jackson. None Madreke. Set this forward. Now Palmer. Caicedo. Colwell. Saloba. throw in Chelsea. The next goal is going to be very, very crucial in this match. Whether it is to Chelsea or Betis, it's going to be very crucial. Throw in Betis. Rosmar Dreke who put that ball over the line for a throw. Palmer chasing, pressing, Andran placing a long one. Betis in the final third of Chelsea says in a cross. That was headed out. Cucurella put the ball over the line for a corner kick. He's been taking shots. Jackson. Now 2 or 1. Jackson. Look at Jackson! That was a let-off. His starters let him down at the very crucial moment. In the press conference, the manager mentioned that Nicolas Jackson owed his teammates a debt. And I think even though he has scored a goal in this match, he still owed that debt. This is the more reason Chelsea should be looking for a proven goal scorer. That is shameful. Nicolas Jackson is on the deck. Nicolas Jackson clearly has a lot to learn. And he should be doing that under a proven goal scorer. And I believe strongly that next season we will be understudying a proven goal scorer. I don't think Nicolas Jackson can lead Chelsea to a Premier League charge. Grisby Hall. I told you, Grisby Hall has been a mainstay in this Conference League competition, but I told you we only have a place on the bench today. Now he's coming. To replace Jackson. So clearly, Enzo Maresca is going to manage this game. He's taking out a striker for a midfielder. And so that would mean that Chelsea is going to overload the midfield at the moment. We have a free kick for Betis. Brisbane Hall. That was quite some dangerous play. Philip Jorgensen. I said, Enzo Fernandez turns beautifully, gives it to Sancho. Sancho surges forward. Well, there was no movement there for him to give the ball to Caicedo. Caicedo sent a long one back to the goalkeeper, Philip Jorgensen, who in turn played in a very long one to no one in particular. If Baxton had scored that goal, that would have been 3-1, game over. Let me remind you that rumors coming from the camp of where Chelsea are breaking forward once again. Brisbane Hall. Sancho shoots, and that is a goal. That was beautiful. That was a £6 million goal. It is a £6 million goal. Chelsea a goal down in the first half. Now 3-1 up. I think that is game over. That is game over. That is what you benefit from a strong game. But I think the manager shot himself in the foot in this match. If these players had started the game, we wouldn't have come this far. We would have killed off the game long time ago. Sancho, that was beautiful. That was beautiful placement into the far left corner. Beautiful placement. Paxton, I think, can now watch from the bench. I just hope that this is not his last game for Chelsea. Because surely there are rumors Chelsea will be signing 2 strikers this summer. So there are also rumors that Chelsea will not be taking the mandatory obligatory clause in Sancho's contract. They wouldn't be signing him, and so we will be paying £6 million to Manchester United to let him go. Well, after this goal, we will see if that £6 million stays or not. Anthony, that is another former teammate of Sancho there, and he must admire that goal. Isco, beautiful lobby. Well, some Betis players are claiming a handball in that scuffle. Look at the pass from Isco. They are claiming for a handball. I don't really see where the handball is coming from. Isco once again. Isco. Real Betis now attacking Anthony. That was straight to Philip Jorgensen. Only 4 minutes of regular time remaining in this match. And Chelsea are on the verge of making history. The first ever European club to win all 4 European competitions, all 4 European club competitions. The first ever club. Arsenal must be on an envy side for this one. London is blue for sure. Now, fans of Real Betis are quiet. They've got cold all of a sudden. Cole Palmer is being withdrawn at the moment. Cole Palmer is being withdrawn. Mark Gihey, the Spain under-19, has that brought into the fray to have a taste of this final. Kaisen lays a beautiful pass to Enzo Fernandez, who charges forward. He's been fouled. Referee plays full advantage. And then issues a yellow card for that foul on Enzo Fernandez. And it is Anthony. It is Anthony. I think that is a tackle in frustration. Now he's really showing the frustration. He's really exhibiting it. He's really exhibiting it. Pride goes before distraction and the heart spirit before the fall. He carried himself so much around talking a lot of trash that he was going to win this Conference League. Now he's come to the realization, the reality. He's faced with reality. You are facing a better team from England. It's always been so for years. Even your own Manchester United has faced a better team for most at times. Woman. One minute of regular time remaining. And I think Betis fans should be exiting the stadium by now. Can they condone the sight of Chelsea lifting another UEFA club competition trophy? Brisard. Beautifully done. With this trophy, I think this will be a very good campaign of all standards. Cucurella does very well there. Sancho, Caicedo, Sancho, Fernandez, Caicedo! It is for Caicedo. Party can start now. Let's party now. It's been a very dominant season in the Conference League for Chelsea. Chelsea were clear favourites from the word go. 90 minutes in Rocco. It is Chelsea 4, Real Betis 1. The scoreline, I believe, doesn't tell all the story because Real Betis has been worthy opponents in this match. But then this is becoming a morning. These are the boys from London, the capital of England, and they are clearly showing they are the epitome of the future. Boy says Caicedo. Boy says Caicedo. What a monster of a player. That is why Chelsea went all out to sign him in the summer. A very protracted deal, but then Chelsea did everything possible. Even at the last minute when Liverpool wanted to start the deal, they did everything possible to get their man. And he has been the only player, a single player, that has played all 38 Premier League games this season. Caicedo, the boy from Ecuador. Reasons, beautiful. Caicedo, once again. A beautiful shot from Betis. That was ambitious, but that is only to entice their fans. So we can see clearly what the Chelsea bench could do. Champions League football next season, Conference League Cup winners, and I think it has been a good season by all standards. Some scaffold here and there once again. So that is a yellow card. For his trouble. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There is a boy in our picture sharing tears. Oh boy, you supporting the wrong club. So it's like Chelsea players are beginning to already pop the champagne. And that is the final question. Chelsea are the champions of the Conference League, making history today, raking up all the full set of UEFA club competition. the first club ever to do that in history. In Morocco, at the end of 5 minutes, it is Chelsea who carried the day. Real Betis 1, Chelsea 4. Real Betis, who have been worthy opponents today, scored first goal, brought back in the second half. So Enzo Maresca has secured silverware in his first season. To go with the Champions League qualification. I think the season has been a good one by all standards. And now Chelsea can go get those players that can go the extra mile. Let me also remind you that this team you see here today, this Chelsea team, is the youngest team in the Premier League. It is the youngest team in the Premier League this season. Hello, my lord. So, that's what I said. Oh, how do you Oh, how do you brother Valley? What? Era conference with you, I can let my body attack. Every time I have a few looking out, I have a bit more. I define my safety. Okay. now a lot of weeping and wailing is going on for Real Betis fans. They enjoy the moment while it lasts. One. Correct attack.